Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today, a beer from one of my favorite breweries these days, and that is Two Rabbits Brewing Company. And they're located in Omihachiman, which is a small town on the north side of Lake Biwa, the largest lake in Japan. And the beer in question is this one. I believe it's a fairly new one for them. It's called Lake Lager, and you see of course the catfish here, and I'm not sure what this one is, but they are certainly enjoying some beer, and you have a nice kind of stylized outline of Lake Biwa here. Lake Biwa in Japanese is it's a traditional instrument, a kind of lute, and apparently Lake Biwa gets its name from its resemblance to that lute. I believe maybe an upside down lute. So, Two Rabbits, 2018, it started with two guys who were studying at Kyoto University, and they were interested in starting a brewery, and the story I've heard is that they put a lot of variables into a computer program to decide where should they locate their brewery, and the answer the computer gave them was Omihachiman. Source of water, of course, Lake Biwa, close to transportation, halfway between the population centers in the north of Japan and the southern areas, and also Shiga Prefecture, where Lake Biwa is located, is a agricultural area and produces a lot of barley as well. So they started in 2018, and the name comes from a Japanese proverb, which is something like, if you chase two rabbits, you will catch neither. And so it's got that kind of element to it. Omihachiman is a very pleasant town. It's kind of a tourist town. It's got some canals which come off of the lake and go through different parts of the town, and it's a very, very pleasant place, really. About an hour from Kyoto on the train, and I've been there a few times, and it's really, really, really a nice place. All right, well, let's move along and take a look at this beer here, Lake Lager, and this is a rice lager. I think on Untappd they call it a Japanese rice lager, and it uses special rice from Shiga Prefecture called Mizukagami rice, and I'm not aware, I haven't heard of this rice before, but apparently it is very, very high quality. So Shiga Prefecture rice and imported Cascade hops as well, domestic and imported Cascade hops. And this beer is limited. It's available only in Shiga Prefecture, so it's not distributed outside of Shiga. So you want to drink it, go there. And actually, where did I buy this? I did buy this in Shiga, of course. I found this at an Aeon Mall in Shiga Prefecture. So rice lager, 5% alcohol by volume, 22 international bitter units. And this beer cost 550 yen where I purchased it, and that would be $3.84 in US dollars, and in euros, €3.37. So malt, rice, and hops. And let's give it a go. Lagers have been kind of on the upswing for the last 4 or 5 years or so, I guess. People are, originally craft beer was kind of had its development as a reaction against dull, insipid mass market lagers from the large breweries, and then after 20, 30 years, brewers started rediscovering lagers and how good they are. How a really good lager can be a perfect beer at the right time. And so certainly if you go to Europe, Germany, places like that, you come across or Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, you come across so many good lager beers. Okay. So it is a very, very pale, not pastel, but very, very pale yellow with about a half a finger of foam. Let's put it through the light and see what we get here. Okay. All right. So it looks very lagerish. Smell too. Okay, nice light malty aroma. A little bit fragrant, and that would be from the Cascade. As far as I know, I mean, cooked rice has an aroma for sure, but rice in a beer, does it have an aroma? This is very pleasant, certainly. Very lightly floral. I'm assuming it is the hops, the Cascade hops. Okay. Pleasantly malty, a little bit thin. Nice and malty though overall. And the hops come across kind of an interesting way. A bit fruity in the initial, a little bit of bitterness in mid-palate, and some small bitter tracks in the end, and that's it pretty much. This is a pleasant beer for maybe a nice day on the lake. So Lake Biwa has a lot of fishing, a lot of boating, water sports, that sort of thing. Great place for swimming in the summer, especially the southern side. The southern side has the nice beaches and that sort of thing. The northern side, maybe not so much. So I'm not an expert on that, but yeah, it does have the the maltiness is coming across a little stronger now. Very pleasant light maltiness. Lightened up by the rice for sure. And the hops this is working much better now, I think. After a few sips, it is starting to come through. So with the malt, light hops, and again, lightened up by the rice. Yeah, very nice. Overall, this is one you probably want to try. But again, you have to come to Shiga to get it. You got to go to Shiga Prefecture and get it because it's not distributed outside of Shiga Prefecture. So, and of course, not a lot of people come to Shiga, but if you do, you can stop by a liquor store. Aeon Mall is where I bought this. An Aeon Mall liquor store, AEON Mall, and they always have a supermarket and liquor store attached to those malls, and that's where I picked this one up. So give it a go and tell me what you think. And go visit Shiga sometime and look around, enjoy the lake, especially during the summertime. That is it for today. Cheers, kanpai to you, and please do stay healthy, drink good beer. Bye-bye.